Hi, I'm going to talk about this project about stress. Stress is basically a reaction that the body has when changes occur. It can respond to these changes physically, emotionally, and mentally. There are three different stages of stress: alarm, resistance, and exhaustion. Alarm is the first initial reaction that you get when you get these experiences like the fight or fight ex- response. And this natural reaction is what prepares you to flee or protect yourself in a dangerous situation. Your heart rate is increasing. You get um, this boost of adrenaline, and which gives you energy, and you want to respond to that reaction. Second, resistance. Resistance is a reaction that after the first initial stress shock, after your body tries to repair itself, it tries to lower the amount of adrenaline that you're feeling. The cortisone is actually a stress hormone, and like control your heart rate. But when it doesn't and it keeps going on to that resistance, and your body is like trying to adapt to that resistance, and you're thinking you're overcoming it, but you're not really, you're starting to feel these kind of emotions, like symptoms like irritability, low concentration, anxiety, because you're not letting yourself de-stress. That is resistance. The third reaction that you have is exhaustion. Exhaustion happens after extended amount of time of resistant reaction. That is literally what it is: exhaustion. And exhaustion, your body no longer has the strength to fight the stress that you're going through. You're not de-stressing. You feel like your situation is hopeless. So you feel like you're but you're burning out. So that is basically what is the exhaustion stage is. You go through fatigue, you're burning out, and you go through depression. That is exhaustion. The effects of this stage can really like weaken your immune system and put you like at risk for stress related illnesses. So take care of yourself. um, and so the short term effect on your body based on stress can include muscle tension, anxiety, that sick feeling in your stomach where you want to like throw up but you can't throw up, and irritability, of course, just being irritated. And the longer you prolong the stress, um, the more depressed your immune system will be, and also the more increased your blood pressure is. This happens because um, this this happens when you have um, the prolonged stress in your body because of the fight or flight mechanism. Because the fight or flight mechanism, it keeps giving you adrenaline, and when you keep getting adrenaline, there's only so much your body can keep giving adrenaline. It gets depleted. So you really need to like find coping mechanism to de-stress, basically. So the reason why it's so important to maintain this stress, to manage it, is because it the management actually gives you a set of tools to really find yourself and reset your whole body and get yourself to adapt to it, or actually be more resilient. Otherwise, your body is always going to be on high alert. So the way you can cope with stress is, for example, I go for a short walk. Like if I'm facing a stressful situation at work, I'm just like, I need to go take a walk. I go outside, take a walk, have some, do some deep breathing. I do some breathing techniques. I use like any kind of relaxation techniques, or you know what? I just take 5 minutes out of my time to call up the closest person and talk it out, vent it out. You just really need to de-stress your body. Like, you cannot have a consistent or a continuous stress, high alert in your body, because it just really just makes you sick. Like, for example, for one time, I was going through work and my boss is being a complete dictator, just just bouncing on me, just to try attacking me on everything that I do. Just like, she just say, "Oh, Diana, you need to do this. Diana, you need to do that. You need to do this." And I just felt so stressed. I literally needed to walk away and take a deep breath, because otherwise I was gonna cry. That's an emotional day that I had. But there has been days where when I didn't let myself de-stress, I just chose to flee. And that's the wrong way to try to overcome your stress, because that actually added to my stress when I tried to apply for other jobs and just kind of just run away. That is the wrong way to handle your stress. The best way to handle your stress is to face up to it. Or everyone has different techniques. In my case, I need to face up to it or talk about it. That is what I need to do in order to overcome my stress. So that is my stress level and my coping mechanism and my strategy. Hopefully you understand everything about stress and how to overcome it. Thank you for listening to me. Bye.